Hey guys, this is Golden Gear Tech back with another tech video. Today I will be doing basically me upgrading my PC a little bit with just a few things that I bought online. One of the things I bought was 4 more gigs of RAM, so I will have 8 gigs in my computer. Another thing I bought was an adapter for a hard drive that I'm going to be adding to it, or like converting it over anyway. So I'll be looking forward to that too. Alright, so let's first focus on this RAM. I think it's clocked at, it says on here maybe. It's clocked at 1,333 megahertz, I think that is. I'm not quite sure, but it's 4 gigs of RAM. So let's just open this up. Alright, just like that. Got me another sticker thing like I did for the front of the box. The box just comes with a little booklet pretty much. Warranty and installation guide, which I already know how to do this, I hope. So yeah, I'm just gonna click this in place. Get it over here. See if I can fit it. There. I think that should. I think that's good. So now, thankfully, I have 8 gigs of RAM in my computer. Alright, so next up we have this little SATA to IDE converter. So let's open this baby up. Alright. Like that. Yeah, this doesn't come with any real fancy things, just 2 cables wrapped around each other with a twisty tie, and the little converter itself. So I'm gonna actually install this too quick. We'll just get these untied here. Twisty ties tied really good. I don't know why I do this. Anyway, there we go. Like that. You got your SATA cable and your power converter thing, which I don't think I'll need because I have the same kind of end from my power supply. Alright, I got interrupted there for a second, but we are back. So yeah, I'm just going to basically install this like I was doing earlier. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to plug it right into our drive here. Line up the connectors. Ow! They're actually sharp. What the heck? I'm supposed to press down on this. Oh, I think you got it. Alright. So it'll end up looking like this. Not sure if you can see that. And then now I take it we need our SATA cable. Plug one in here, and the other end into our board. There, just like that. And last step, I think, is we just slide it in right here. Actually, I need to connect it via my power cable. Here. And then I open the thing. Guess this will work. Alright, plug it right in. Slide it back in there first. So let's see if we can check that. I don't have anything to hold it in place right now. I think I might pop a few screws in. Yeah, I'm gonna get some screws. Alright, so now our drive is nice and secured. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so now I'll just clean up a little bit of the garbage, get everything back plugged in, and I'll meet you over to the computer to see how it all went.
Okay, so we're over here on the computer, and I'm going to be doing some benchmarking tests, basically, just to test out the new hardware. First, I'm going to run a test without all the stuff installed, just to see like what my computer's at right now. I'm going to be using a program called NovaBench. It's a very great program, gives you a very basic readout of what your computer is capable of, which is pretty nice. It has all the points laid out, and it gives you a final score at the end. It even gives you the option to share your results online to see how your computer is ranked versus other computers. So I'm going to open this up. Alright, just takes a split second to load. You'll be greeted by this very basic screen. Up on here you can do open results, which just opens basically, I don't have any results saved, but it'll open up your results. Then over here you can run all tests, run without GPU test, and then here you can basically pick your own tests that you want to run. So it's pretty cool. Down here it shows what kind of processor you have. Mine's clocked at 3.1 gigahertz. Instructions, not really sure. I think those are the kinds of tests maybe. I don't know what that means. Memory. This shows how much memory I have right now, which is 4 gigs, because remember I'm testing this without the added RAM. And then also it shows the graphics card, the GeForce GT 630. Nothing fancy, but you know, gets the job done. So I'm gonna start this test. It takes about a minute to run. So yeah. Okay, so it'll give you a score at the end. My score right now is 619. And then it breaks down that score into individual groups and gives you more information on your PC. Like it gives you the time and what operating system you're running. Again, your CPU and then your GPU. And now this is where it breaks down the score. So right here it says that I have 4 gigs of system RAM, which gave me a score of 144. So I guess it'll give me more after I install the new RAM. And then right here it says RAM speed, and mine was at 4,230 megabytes per second. That's like the read, write, or you know, all that fancy stuff. And then over here, it just gives you a bunch of readouts of the CPU tests. Basically the number of operations done per second, which it's surprising how much the CPU can do. And that gave me a score of 370. The graphics test was just a 3D render, and I got a minimum of 360 frames per second, which gave me a score of 117. And finally, the hardware test was basically just like read-write speeds and the available amount of capacity in the primary partition, and that gave me a score of 18. So now I'm going to install the rest of the stuff. I'm going to save this. Let's actually save it to my desktop. I'm going to do without. Oh boy. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna click save. It's gonna pop up right over here. And I'm gonna close this, close out of that, and now I'm going to go install my new stuff. Okie dokie, so I installed all the stuff back in except for the hard drive, because something bad happened to it, and I really don't want to get into it. let's just say it involved a little bit of shorting out, and yeah, it was pretty bad. So now I don't think the hard drive, whenever I plug it in, it just gets really hot and it doesn't spin. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna have to buy a new one. Anyway, so I'm just gonna run another test here with Nova Bench, and I'll see how much that extra 8 gigs of RAM bumps up the score. So I'm gonna start the test. Okay, so with the extra hardware, looks like we got kind of a better score anyway. We got a 759 instead of a 619, so that's great. Hardware test looks like it was pretty close to the same. Actually, I got an 18 on the other one. This one's a 22. Graphics test was a little bit better, I think. Basically, with the new RAM, with more RAM, there's more room basically to process up, to like do more operations, and therefore speed up everything. So yeah, I bumped up my score a little bit, and I guess that's all I have for this review. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll have a link for Nova Bench in the description. And I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you in another video.